Good afternoon, children.
Hi, hello. We hope you are okay.
Today we're going to read the real story of Nessie,
Nessie the monster.
the Loch Ness monster. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Nessie the Loch Ness monster. Long millions of years ago, the northernmost part of Scotland was not part of Scotland. But there came a time when it crossed the sea and crashed into the rest. The prehistoric sea monsters all rushed to escape, except the story goes for one named Nessie. She was always a dreamy sort of monster. Luckily, when the two parts collided, they left a large gap. This is called the Loch Ness, which in Gaelic is for the Lake of the Monsters.
Avete capito, ragazzi? Il nord della Scozia, tanto tempo fa, non era unito all'altra parte della Scozia e qui nel mezzo c'era dell'acqua. Quando poi si è unito, tutti i mostri marini sono scappati via, ad eccezione di lei, Nessie.
Loch Ness is so deep that you could stand 3 big bands in it and they would still not reach the top. The Statue of Liberty could dive in happily without any chance of her head hitting the bottom. And 5 jumbo jets could be placed wingtip to wingtip and still have room to loop the loop. Plenty of room for a monster.
Esatto, il lago di Loch Ness è così profondo che c'è un sacco di spazio per il mostro.
Here Nessie lived happily for a few million years, until 565 AD, when a man called Saint Columba, who was busy converting the Scots to Christianity, shouted, "Get back from the bank." Nessie was surprised, but paid no attention.
E così Nessie visse felice e contenta fino a quando a un certo punto arriva qualcuno, che era andato lì per convertire il popolo scozzese e che gli dice: "Te che ci fai qua? Tornatene a casa, via, via, via."
And for 1,000 years or more, she was left in peace to swim to and fro in the loch. Occasionally, she would also stroll against the hills. The monks of the St. Benedict's Abbey kept a careful record of sightings.
E così si faceva vedere solo ogni tanto e c'era qualcuno, un frate dell'abbazia, che scriveva tutte le volte che veniva vista.
The beautiful Urquhart Castle was built beside the loch, but the people who lived there were far too busy fighting off attackers to have any time for the monster. Eventually they left and the castle fell into ruins.
Fu costruito anche un bellissimo castello sulle rive del lago, però poi la gente fa la guerra qui e fa la guerra là, alla fine il castello è andato in rovina e la gente se n'era andata via. Fino a quando?
But then, in 1933, disaster struck. A road was built along the edge of the loch. The noise was so frightful, what with crashing and banging and rocks splashing into the water all day long.
Fino a quando non hanno avuto la cattiva idea di costruirci una strada.
After that came the traffic, bumper to bumper. What was a monster to do?
Questo fu nel 1933, costruirono questa strada e da allora in poi fu tutto un passeggio di gente. Ma il mostro che faceva in tutto questo? Sorry.
Everywhere Nessie went, there were people. She tried to keep out of their way, but one day, while sneaking over the road for a wee wander in the heather, she was spotted by Mr. and Mrs. George Spicer from London, England.
She, perché è stato deciso che Nessie è una femmina, non sappiamo bene perché, comunque Nessie fu vista anche una volta passeggiare, diciamo, sulla strada da una coppia inglese. Oddio, come erano spaventati!
And that was the end of Nessie's peaceful time. Newspapers all over the world were full of the story. A famous circus ringmaster offered £100 to anybody who could catch the monster for him.
Nessie apparve su tutti i giornali e misero anche una taglia su di lei. Povera Nessie.
People poured into the Scottish Highlands. The new road beside the loch became even more crowded. Everybody claimed to have seen the monster.
Un sacco di gente arrivò da questa strada e tutti dicevano io l'ho vista, no, l'ho vista prima io.
Some of them said it had a head like a sheep. Others described a shaggy mane. Most thought it had a long neck, but did it have a tail? Was it as big as a house or only the size of a cow? A few brave souls came within a hair's breadth of catching it.
E ognuno dava la propria descrizione. È grossa così, è larga così, e c'ha la coda in questo modo. Vediamo cosa succede adesso.
One of the newspapers sent a big game hunter to track Nessie. The hunter thought it would be more fun to make his own monster tracks with a stuffed hippo leg, which he used as an umbrella stand. Everybody was fooled. Photos of monster footprints were in all the papers.
Perché ora arriva anche un furbetto. Mandano un cacciatore a cercare Nessie e che cosa fa lui? Prende una zampa finta e fa finta appunto che Nessie sia passata da lì. Però se ne accorgono, viene smascherato.
One day, a surgeon who was driving by the loch was startled to see Nessie. He took a photo. It did not come out very clearly. Perhaps his hands were shaking at that time. But it's still the best photo of Nessie that anyone has yet taken. Whether the surgeon's hands were still shaking when he later removed an appendix in Inverness is not known.
E qualcuno riesce anche a fare una foto, credo che sia l'unica esistente. Se andate in internet, la cercate, la vedete anche. E così Nessie fu immortalata.
Everybody wanted to find out how Nessie came to be in Loch Ness and why she looked different to each person who saw her. Some people said that she came and went through mysterious tunnels connecting Loch Ness to the sea. They said there were other monsters too. They couldn't explain why the water in the loch didn't run away through the tunnels.
Allora, in questa Nessie nessuno si figurava appunto come facesse ad arrivare fino a Loch Ness e quindi si pensò addirittura che ci fossero dei canali sotterranei per farla passare ed arrivare al lago. E qualcuno anche disse, ma perché se ne vedono sempre di così diversi? Probabilmente i mostri sono più di uno.
Other people said that Nessie was simply the proud mother of a whole family of wee monsters, though who the father was they did not care to say.
Qualcuno ha detto anche che Nessie è la mamma invece di tanti piccoli mostriciattoli, non sappiamo però chi è il padre. E qui?
One day, two boys out fishing noticed three very queer little creatures swimming behind their boat. They told the monks of St. Benedict, who knew at once what they had really seen. Baby monsters!
E un giorno invece due ragazzini, mentre stavano pescando, anche videro qualcosa di strano. saranno anguille, saranno lucertole, non era tanto chiaro e alla fine invece i frati benedettini, che vi ricordate hanno l'abbazia proprio lì, hanno detto che si tratta di 3 piccoli mostriciattoli.
A great expedition was organized. 20 men watched the Loch for a whole month, and one of them actually filmed the monster. The film was rushed to London and shown to some famous zoologists. The zoologists pretended to know what Nessie was, though they hadn't a clue. The film was never seen again.
Qualcuno ci ha fatto anche un film, furono mandati delle persone appunto a vedere se la trovavano, sembra che dice che fu trovata, ci fecero un film, ma sapeva tanto di falso questo film, sapete, infatti nessuno l'ha più visto, non ebbe tanto successo.
People are still trying to find Nessie. One man went fishing for her by night. His boat was found empty the next morning. He had vanished. Another man was nearly drowned as he tried to take a photo when Nessie came up under his canoe. The man who searched on a hang glider was afraid the noise of an airplane might scare Nessie off. Still another dived in a mini submarine, taking photographs underwater. Some people would like to drain the loch so they can search the bottom. Others devise complicated traps which never seem to work. A group of scientists tried boats fitted with sonar, which is what bats use to find insects. And there is one man who has searched up and down the loch for 30 years or more. He did once catch a glimpse of Nessie.
Vedete un po' ancora oggi quante persone vanno su e giù per il lago a cercare Nessie, ma ancora nessuno ce n'ha la certezza.
But nobody has ever got close enough to Nessie to capture her. Could it be that over the years she has grown to rather enjoy the game of hide and seek?
Nessuno, per quanto sia stata avvistata di qua e di là, ancora ci è andata abbastanza vicino da catturarla. E voi ci avete voglia di fare a nascondino con Nessie? Lei è pronta, E così è finito.
Okay, children, hope you enjoyed. We'll wait for your drawings of Nessie. Send them up, okay?
We will wait for it.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.